Now let me talk you through the Excel workbook I wrote to solve this problem of the magnetic field from a wire. So I set up some constants at the top, the position at which we're going to measure the magnetic field, the length of the wire, the constant which is mu0/4 pi, step length, we're going to go in 2mm steps, and the current, 2 amps. So the first column is dy, so the first value here is just equal to the length divided by 2 minus the length divided by 2, so we're starting at the bottom. And then if we go to the next one, you'll see it's just equal to the previous value of y, a4, plus h1, which is our y step. So then we drag this down, and that gives us positions along the wire dropping by 2mm each step. So we start off at minus 5 centimeters, minus 4.8, minus 4.6, minus 4.4, and we go all the way down till we get to plus 5 centimeters. And then we need to calculate the magnetic field. And that's got a rather complicated calculation, mostly depending on the constants. This is the step equation we worked out in a previous video. The only thing it depends on that varies is y, so everything else is the constant, the x, the length, the dy, current, and so on. But it also depends on y, which is a4. Everything else has a dollar sign in it. And then we drag that down to get the same equation here, in each case depending on the particular y value in the first column and all the constants up here. So that tells us that the magnetic field due to a 2mm long section at minus 0.05 is this. And similarly as you go down, and what you can see is the magnetic field caused by the edges is less, and as you get towards the middle, towards 0, it gets a bit bigger, as you'd imagine, because you're closer to that bit of the wire, then drops off again as you go down the other end. And this is only the z component of the magnetic field, because we know that both other components are 0. And finally, we need to work out the total, and this is just equal to the sum of all these. So you just sum all of those, add them all up, and it comes out as this 5.71 by 10 to the minus 6 for the step size.